yeah, we had some good rain come through. So what we doing over here, we dry farming. So basically by, I mean, dry farming in the spring, like we get the ground like ripped up. As you can see, we don't have no water system set up out here, but we gonna probably build like a, 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 a little water drainage this year. Basically, I'm saying we might get like a 55 tote gallon drum and catch rainwater with it and stuff like that. But as you can see, guys, over here, I want y'all to know we got a bunch of potatoes over there. So I got the Yukon Gold. Most call them Irish potatoes. They haven't came up yet, but I'm gonna tell you what I do and how I plant my spring garden. Okay, for it can help you out. All right. So basically, I got potatoes over there, and I got the red potatoes, and I got the Yukon Gold, and like I say, a lot of people call them Irish potatoes. So you can get these planted out in zone 7A right now if you live in the type of climate that I live in. You know, throughout the America plateau. So, and right over here, guys, we got like collard greens. Like, I don't know if you see this collard right there. So that's some collard greens and stuff like that. And so we try to plant everything companion. So collard greens and stuff like that, it can get planted next to potatoes, and they won't like affect them, because a lot of plants affect each other when they get planted next to other plants and stuff when you're doing companion farming or companion gardening and stuff like that. So other plants can get affected by, you know, being planted next to the other plant, because like if you get like a zucchini and a squash over here, I think next to these potatoes, I think it'll give it like a bad pest problem too as well. So it's like different type of stuff. So anyways, I'm saying I got the collards over here. They growing up pretty well. As you can see, they starting to stand up, but we'll come in here and clean all these up, you know, in between the rows, just to keep the weeds down. I know a lot of people use tarps, but sometimes I feel like the tarp take nutrients from the soil. But we got a tarp not on this field right here, but on the top part over there, we have a tarp for the flower garden. That's what I feel like we should use the tarp for. But I feel like because I'm a dry farmer, I feel like I should not use a tarp, because I need the ground to suck as much water as it can like this. But see, problems like this, you have problems like this in the field sometimes, just because your field maybe have some soil need to be added in, or you can make your field look like this too as well, if you till too early. So you know, I maybe tilled too early on this side of the field, and the water gets stuck right here. So you want to wait till it's real dry until you can till up the field. So you know, I'm gonna wait till it's real dry, and then I'm gonna come in here and mound all these up, and you gonna see in about another week these things are gonna be looking beautiful, guys. So I'm telling you, a lot of y'all gonna be want to jump through the screen, and you gonna be want to eat them and stuff like that. But hey, but that's how I try to do. But what I got going on here, guys, is yeah, companion farming. So you know, we'll do the same thing with, like, you know, tomatoes. We'll have the tomatoes next to the onions, you know, and we'll have, you know, different type of plants. You know, we might just, like, once I rip this up, guys, you know, like all of this might come up in like July, right? So June and July, when I rip all this stuff up over here, right, I'm gonna put like a whole patch of like maybe, you know, watermelons or something like that, something that it can take care of itself over here. So I put like watermelons and stuff over here. So this would be like a watermelon patch, and I'll probably tarp that down, because I don't want to weed in between the watermelons. But I try to let the weeds grow, because that keeps the microbes in the plant, and also it helps benefit the plants and keep it alive and stuff, like, you know, because it keeps that living soil inside of the ground. So you know, like, I don't use no like Roundup or pest control, horrible pest control stuff that can go inside your ground. You like see, look at this big worm right here. See, look, big old worm. They all out there. So life is here, you know what I'm saying? So that's when you know you got life inside of your ground. And we was just talking about that, you know, like how you can keep the life in your ground. This is when you know you got life in your ground. When you see all the worms still living around and stuff like that, and the ground just don't look dead, you know. Like look right here, look right here. I got some look at that. Look at that. That is a turnip right there. Look at that. That's a turnip, an old turnip. So, you know, we use that for a cover crop, you know, to keep the ground held and keep those micro living inside of the ground. So yeah, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn these things if you really trying to figure out how to live off the land and really like understand how to do these techniques for it can make it easy on you as far as fertilizer, saving money like that, or you maybe not be able to get to those things. You think about it when the world shut down, you got to think about it, how you gonna go get fertilizer and stuff. So you got to have chickens and stuff like that to use like the bird poop, and you can also use, a lot of people use the chicken um feathers and stuff when they clean the chicken feathers and stuff like that. So people use all these things to make sure, you know, they have some organic nutrients around, and you can just use a lot of old dirt and stuff, recycle it, and you can use mulch and compost it down and break it down. So it's a lot of things you can do, guys, to rebuild your soil. Now I'm not gonna talk y'all to death about it, but we just planted some green onions over here. You know what I'm saying? We got green onions over here. And as you can see right there, that's some garlic. That's some garlic that we went to the store and we just got out of the store, and then we put it in the ground last fall. And then, you know, we're going to harvest this in July. So we're going to see how it's going to do. We'll probably save majority of the bulbs, you know what I'm saying? And I use those bulbs for like seedlings. You know, that's what I think the best thing to do is like take the bulbs, reuse the bulbs again, replant them again, because I got them used to growing in this planting zone. So that's what you want to do if you want to hoard and save different type of seeds. And then you'll put these bulbs in like a shaded area. You know what I'm saying? So you put them in a shaded area, and then as long as you got them in a shady area, you know, they'll stay alive. Or you can just replant them. I think really in my plant zone, you can kind of plant these all year long, you know, because these are like a ground cover too. So this is one reason I got it here, because see, I'm trying to fix the soil here. So what I'm doing, I'm putting a bunch of root crops over here that's going to fix this problem for happening, you know what I'm saying, and come in and add a little bit of mulch inside of it. So that's going to fix the problem for happening, man. So this is what you do when you're doing companion farming. So you don't just have a whole bunch of, you just have a bunch of gardens. All it is a whole lot of gardens that you just put in different type of crops that benefit each other. You know what I'm saying? So like if we flip this bed around right here, man, it'd be great to grow some tomatoes over here, you know, because it's going to benefit for all the root crops that been planted over here, because I don't put some turnips over here for a cover crop too, and then came in and put some garlic right here. So you know, it's so much nitrogen and potassium inside of the ground and stuff like that. So it's awesome, you know, to have that. So as you know, when you get a place, man, you just need to plant a little bit of something everywhere for you can know what to plant where, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to start in little areas and stuff like that. But I don't pretty much found my touch. I don't been here going on like 3 years on these plots here. So I'm starting to find my touch to be like, oh, okay, it's moist over here. Put something that like moist, like mustards, kale, you know, it don't mind being in a couple of moist and shady area. You know, this is kind of shady over there and it's more sunny over there. So we got the broccoli over here. We got the cauliflower over there. So they can tolerate being in the sun a little bit more, you know, because you really just growing the head of it. You know what I'm saying? So over here, you can see we still got like the garlic cover crop going right here, and we just keeping this ground covered, and we're gonna come in and pull these garlics out, and then, you know, we're gonna make this into a bed and drop more stuff down in here, probably in like May and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show y'all the butterfly garden down there on the next video. And man, I appreciate y'all for, you know, supporting. Make sure to hit that share button, share in any of your Facebook groups. Tell your friends to subscribe. Welcome to the journey. I'm Malcolm Banks. I'm from Yellow Mountain Garden. And one love, y'all. One love. One love.